Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Joey Lucchesi is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Striding in is Amed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And that one yanked just foul.
First pitch, 7-11.
And that misses 1-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. The 2-1 on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis.
That'll bring up Luis Arraez, and he has been, pardon the cliche, en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The 1-1 home. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up to second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Up next, Francisco Lindor, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. And now the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Aaron Nola, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So now here is Nick Solak. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
off
half of the first.
for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Nick.
Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Cave is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard toward the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. And stepping in, Miguel Sano.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. One out, bases empty, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
2-0.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So up steps Joey Bart now, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Winker is there. Let's see if they test it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Twins are out in front, 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now it'll be Miguel Andujar trying here to plate the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Drew Mendoza, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The men on third with 2 down. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ready with the 2-1. Line drive, base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Now a throw over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous, so as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
The third baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Chavis.
First delivery to him. Fouled off. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Jorge Ona. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
2-0.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Wong recovers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Now the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hunter Dozier.
And now the first pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Connor Wong is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 264 is average entering play, 11 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Wong has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Up next for the Red
That'll bring in Nick Solak,
second baseman.
as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A high fastball is in there. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Two and 2 the count. No outs, nobody on. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3 and 2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ona finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Luis Arias, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Arias, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. A ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the
And
Red
that'll
Sox,
bring up Aaron Judge.
right fielder,
No official at-bat
Aaron
for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Into the windup and the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
the left fielder, number 33.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Dahl is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
In now, Drew Mendoza, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Twins.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Left field, number 32, David Dahl.
Now here's the first offering.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Dahl is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
The next twin up, Joey Bart. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And in to hit next will be Jake Cave. First pitch of the AB now. Liner in there for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So here's Michael Chavis now as he sends it on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. Score holds, it's 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
The 1-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off. 2-2 to Hunter Dozier. The 2-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
And now here is Connor Wong, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
From the stretch, too low, 1-0.
Now 1-0.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-0 count, the pitch.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
On its way is pitch number 75, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next to hit, Nick Solak has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First offering on its way.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Dozier over at second. Wong on at first with nobody out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Stepping in next, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. He's set and the pitch. Left side. A tag for 1, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. And now in the box, Jorge Ona. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Jorge Ona.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Change up low, 2-0. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. To 2-2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box, Luis Arias. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Francisco Lindor goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ona at second. Arias on at first with 2 down. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's the 2-1 home. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Down the third baseline. Dozier scoops it up, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Red Sox lead it 3-1. Joan Duran will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First delivery to him.
Ball 1.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with one away, we get a look there at where these guys sit in the current division standings. And you can see them trailing by 2.5 games entering play today. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Three and 2 now. Duran has compiled over 90 innings pitched, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. In the air down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Back up the middle. Oh, what a dive to first. Got him.
The left field, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. And that misses ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Two-0 count. The pitch is taken, strike one.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next.
Now to the plate, here is Joey Bart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next to dig in, Jake Cave. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Bogarts has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Miguel Andujar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2 popped him up. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Drew Mendoza. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Chavis trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Another 0-2 home.
Nope. Ball 1. The count is 1-2.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He pulls this one into right. He's around first, heading for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Hunter Dozier will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to 3rd now. Ready now is Connor Wong. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate is Michael Chavis. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Stepping in now, Jorge Ona, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Here comes the 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Rosario.
And now the first pitch.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Randy Dobnak will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Solak. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
Dobnak has thrown a little over 50 innings with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. Into right field, that's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1, and he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 3-1. Jose Leclerc comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Digging in will be Luis Arias. It was a base hit last time up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 1-0 the count. Arise on at first, nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifetime in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 out with the man at first. Two and 1 to David Dahl.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now the 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Final strike for the Twins. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Boston led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Joey Lucchesi hangs win number 11 on his line. Jose Leclerc records the save, his 41st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for...